It's that time of year again. I never really know when Easter is, I just look for the Peeps. Especially when there's some new crazy flavor around. Like sour watermelon, or cotton candy, or party cake. And even weirder, a strawberry frosted Poptart. You know, nothing says Easter quite like Pop-Tarts. Jesus died for your Pop-Tarts. These are all the cheek shapes. I think they reserved the bunnies for the normals. You think they would have made the bunnies the flavor as a Easter bunny. But you know what, that's kind of cool. The taste of cotton candy is just sugar, so I don't really know what they're doing other than making it pink and blue. I'm going to say birthday cake and party cake are the same thing. I think I've had about 2 strawberry Pop-Tarts in the past 10 years, but I can't remember exactly what they taste like. The nutrition on all of them is basically the same. Somehow the watermelon has slightly less sugar though. It's got to be like 1/10 of a gram, and I'm sure the ingredients is just whatever color it is. Because you know the flavor is just going to be artificial flavor. But Peeps are gluten-free. That's about it. You know, Peeps are from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. That's a fact. I'm going to start with the most normal looking one, just cotton candy. The problem I really have with all these holiday Peeps is I'm only going to eat one at a time, but then they have 4 boxes. And it's not like you can reseal it easily. Got to get the bag out. My nose isn't working too good, but those smell like cotton candy, which is odd because cotton candy is the same thing. I feel like his eyes are on backwards. Well, it's... Other than that, it looks like a Peep. Is pink cotton candy like cherry or strawberry? Because I know I'm not just tasting the color. Kind of like what does bubble gum taste like? That is also pink. It's got kind of the same thing going on. Anyways, I like that. I'm a big cotton candy enjoyer. I am also a cake enjoyer. Am I crazy or is that kind of small? You know, sugar is sugar, but at least they changed up the shape of it. And he says that like confetti. Smells like kind of like a cake. I guess you pump in whatever artificial, you can make it smell, taste like whatever. You know what? It tastes like cake, frosting and all. I do like the consistency of a marshmallow, but I feel like if I want a cake, I want a cake. They're both soft, but I don't know. I wonder why they chose strawberry frosted. And it's a popular flavor, but it's always like brown sugar cinnamon. What happened to you? Speaking of artificial, when I open the bag, it smells exactly like every vape juice I've ever smelled, which is kind of like a cheap candle or a cheap air freshener. You can tell something's off. The taste is exactly the same as the smell. I kind of like a strawberry Pop-Tart. You know, there is some real strawberry in there somewhere, but yeah, you go one derivative from it, you end up with just the chemicals. It's actually kind of off-putting. Speaking of which, what happened to that one? Oh, I guess the sugar is green and the marshmallow is pink. But why does he look dehydrated? You know that watermelon bubble gum? That's what that is. I really like that stuff. It's good for about 5 minutes. You can get a good bubble out of it though. Okay, don't think wasabi. Well, it just tastes like the chewing gum, except this one eventually disappears entirely. You know, the flavor lasts about the same, but now I'm left with nothing. I don't think it's too sweet or too sour. I mean, the bubble gum's popular for a reason. It doesn't taste like a real watermelon. It's like, you know, got that hint of scent and sweetness, but other than that, it's just candy. I don't know if I'd want more than one at a time. It's just too much. These are not good. So out of the 4 of those, I'd say these 2 can stick around for another holiday or 2. The cake tastes like any birthday cake flavoring. It's just any marshmallow, which you might not like, but I have to leave you with cotton candy, which is just cotton candy, but together. Since they're kind of 50-50 on me liking it this year, they're going to have to be the 6. And you know, nothing says Easter quite like a big vegetable. So here's my pumpkin. My brother walked in the other day and said, "You still have that thing?" Why wouldn't I? Here's the bottom. Ignore that. That is from the chair. Other than that, it looks fine. It's kind of like polished down, but again, I have my feet on it half the time. It smells like a pumpkin. Not bad. Not growing anything. Even the stem is fine. The sticker is still attached. Still hard as a pumpkin. Maybe a little more give. I think I might save it for next Halloween, you know? I've already got it.